if I share my experience as a mother, I was a very anxious mother. I used to cry almost at every failure of my child. I have done that to the point like in her therapy sessions, the therapist was more keen on helping me and make me more comfortable rather than my daughter, to the point that I was so cranky and I was sobbing so much, like what will happen to my child, how I will cope with this, or where I will fit in all of these things. That was a huge concern for me. But slowly I found out it's not a crime to find out a me time for yourself too in this busy world, I would say. So it is better. It is better if you like through out of the 24 hours, if you can spend at least an hour like doing something that you like, is an immense booster, and it gives you another level of energy to slog for those next 23 hours that you will have to do come what may, you know that. So that is something every parent should follow. There should be a time where they should relax, and there is nothing to feel guilty about it. It's not that you are ignoring your child when you want to spend a me time. Maybe, for example, if you have some passions which you have forgotten in long time back, just reignite it, I would say. Some like painting, some like to read, some like to go out, some like to meet friends, some like to go for lunches, or maybe do some philanthropic work. Whatever it is, you can do it. And once you learn how to do the time management, it won't be so difficult, I would say. It's not so difficult, because keeping in mind we all have 24 hours in our life, so we have to do the time management. Otherwise we will always find ourselves like completely drained out. For example, I was very much into my daughter's everything. So I'm still doing them because I'm the primary caregiver. So I only take care of her most of the times. But the thing is, like, that doesn't mean that I can't have any life. Many of the mothers are professional right now, right? So we have our work also to take care. And when we come back home, or now that this is a COVID situation, we all are working from home, maybe going to offices few days. We have all those days when we are busy. We might not be able to give enough time to our kids. And then there are some days when we know that, yeah, today I have the full time to give to my kids. So that both are good, both are okay. The days that I can't give so much of time to my kid just because I have something to take care of my own, that doesn't mean that I become a bad parent or I'm not good enough to be a mother, right? So that can't be. Like, for example, I have a job to take care of. Then I do some other things also, which I love. And for example, I love animals, so I do their rescue and adoption. It takes a lot of time. I try to involve my daughter also into this, because she, in a way, can connect with those animals and can understand them, also become compassionate, sympathetic towards them. So I try to figure out how to do it. Many times I might be running late, or I might not be having enough time, but still I do it. Then there are some days when I feel like, okay, I can just unwind myself by going with a lunch date with some of my friends. That is also fine. That time maybe my husband steps in to take care of the daughter, and I go out for the lunch. And when my husband says like he also needs some me time, he wants to go out with his friends, he goes out and I step in to take care of my daughter. But that is something we all have to do, otherwise it becomes too mundane, I would say. Every day living the same life, 365 days of your life, 24 into 7, can take a toll on anyone. How much strong that person will be, it will take a toll. So it's better that we find some throughout the day, some 1 hour, if not 1 hour, maybe half an hour at least, we can spare for ourselves, where we can be away from all the miseries of life that we all have to deal with as human beings, and we can think of something more positive. We can do something which we love to do, or which will give us immense joy to do. And if possible, if we can involve our spouse, children into it, and make it a total family affair, that will be a bonus in that case. But I would definitely say go out, have fun also some days, because I myself, from my own experience, I have seen from that cranky mother who was always bogged down with so many thoughts like what will happen, how my daughter will deal with life, where she will be in the next 5 years of her life, or how am I going to sort this out, to a person who has started ignoring some facts of life to make it a little bit easy. I would say, like, you can't please everyone. Sometimes you need to please yourself also. So go do that. And believe me, once you are back, when you sit with your child, you will be much more happy, because if you are not happy, how you will make your child happy, or the people surrounding you will be happier because of your presence, right? So it's best, follow your dreams also. Sometimes your passions, everyone has some passions, everybody likes something or the other. Just follow that, give half an hour of your daily life to that, and see a lot of difference in that, because I have found it happening to me. Like, I have seen that change in me, and people around me also have seen the change. They say that you are so happy, you are so confident now. Maybe that has reflected in your daughter too, and she knows that my mom is there to help me out, come what may. You are not going to fall down so easily, right? So that is something has come because I have started accepting the fact that, yeah, I also definitely need my share of happiness. Just because my daughter is born with autism doesn't mean that I have to be always at home, always taking care of her, or always thinking of only the problems that are there in my life. So go out, have fun, take care of your kids, and be a happy person. Then only you can make your child also happy.